Hi everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Dojo Plans, and today I am doing some spreads for some of my patrons on my top tier over on Patreon. Today we have spreads for Bobby and Gina, so let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, the first spread we have is for Bobby, and she sent me some pictures. She attended Kelvin Plan's birthday bash, so I kind of just picked colors that I was seeing displayed at the event, and then we kind of went with that. I put all of her pictures on some cardstock just to make them look a little bit cuter, otherwise it wouldn't be that cute. And then I did go ahead and already title it, because we all know I don't like to spell on camera because my brain just says you're not capable of doing that, and then it proves me right. So anyway, so I already kind of have it set up how I'm thinking I'm going to lay it out. I am going to go in with some boxes, so I pulled out rainbow boxes and then jewel tones, so that way I can get this fun teal color in here. And then I think I'm going to we got to use some Kelvin Plan stickers, because I feel like that's just what I need to do. We're going to go in with the birthday sticker book, and I figured we'll just kind of pull the same kind of colors, so a little bit of all the colors, just some fun for the decoration part of it. So let's go ahead and get started. I think I'm going to start first with getting down the pictures where I have them. I think I'm pretty happy with where things are laid out. So I'm going to start with that first, so that way nothing gets moved around. And then, I get mad because they're not in the spot that I put them in, because I will forget as soon as they get moved where I had them. So I'm going to go in with my tape runner and just start adding. I am kind of switching this from being a straight line to kind of just adjusting a little bit to have them a little bit more separated and spaced out just a little bit. But once these are down, it'll be easy peasy. Had to get another tape runner, because the one I had is all gone. Okay, so stick that in there. These pictures. Stick that one over there. Okay, so those are all down. Then we'll go on this side and start laying down these pictures. That should be far enough. I'm going to scoot it just a little bit. I just want to make sure, because this is where it's going to get punched, so I want to make sure I'm sticking it over far enough so that way we're not worrying about it not punching where it's supposed to go. Push this one out. Not this one up there. See, things get moved, and then I'm like, I don't remember where I had that. I put that there. And this one here, and then one more. I'm gonna put this one here. Okay, so have all the pictures down. I'm gonna go in with rainbow boxes first. We probably should do the functional before I get to the fun part. And I'm gonna add in just a couple of stickers for journaling. I'm not gonna go buck wild, but I do want to get in a little bit so she can journal about the event. So I am going to go in with a little box here that has some lines on it. And then we can do the same thing on the other side. I just want to pick a different color. Let's go with pink. Stick this one over here. Just giving her a couple of spots to journal, but then the rest of it will really just be, kind of just little blurb sections. But I do want to give some journaling space. While also making sure I'm leaving room for some decorations as well. I feel like I should use that color. Because I want to put in some of the teal. Let's get some of that teal color in here. So I'm going to go in with the jewel tone journaling boxes. No, not journaling boxes. Jewel tone functional boxes. My gosh. I was like, I don't have that yet. Okay, so we have that teal color. So I'm going to add in some of these just for blurbs right here. And then I think I'm going to go in with a bigger size. So let's go in with series 4. So I can get a little bit of a bigger box in here. Stick this one right over here. And then we'll go in with some of the other colors, like I think yellow. So I'm going to go back to my rainbow boxes and go and find some yellow to stick in here. Again, just adding these so that we have little blurb areas where she can write extra special things in there, who she's with, and all of that good stuff. Do I want to do another? I think I should go with the green. The teal color it is. I should get more of this in here. Got that. I feel like that's pretty good. Okay, let's pause on that. If I have more room in a little bit, I will add more. But let's start adding some birthday elements to this. So again, I'm going to kind of just look for the colors that we already have in here. So let's add some pink. Add in the little extra pieces. So we have some little balloons that we can add in here. Grab my tweezers and get the help. Just trying to figure out how I want to put these. These right in there. And then we do have a cute little cake. I am going to add a little cake in here too. The cake's kind of fun, so we'll get a pink cake down here. Okay, let's go to a different color. Yeah, let's go to a different color. We have purple, which is always a good choice. And I do have a little, kind of like a smaller cake. I don't think it's still going to fit, though, I'm thinking. It will if I kind of layer it. Maybe we'll just layer it just a little bit. I just wanted a cake up at the top. And we can always add some more balloons because there are more of those. So I'm going to grab some of the purple balloons in here. And we'll add some balloons. Let's see. Scissors. And I just cut off a little section of this because I want it to sit up against some of these other things. Okay, cut off just a little bitty piece. Okay, next color, I need a big cake for down here. I feel like with the colors that's down here, I think I need to go back to the pink and see if there's a big pink cake. Because I just need, I could put purple there, but there's purple right there. I don't want to put yellow. So there's not really any pink down in that corner. So I am going to go back to pink and I'm going to put a big pink little cake right in there. So I have that one. Okay, now we're going to go to, I guess we could do the greenish color. It's not like teal, but I feel like it's enough to still make sense. So we have another little cake I can stick in here. Stick one up there. And there are teal balloons. Grab those. I'm actually going to have these ones kind of hang partially on the page, partially off the page. So get a little bit of a trim. And then maybe we can put these elsewhere. Where's that from? Just to get some on that side. Okay, and then yellow. There's another shade of green, but we're going to go to the yellow. We have a cute cupcake. This one's really cute. Stick that in there, and then maybe we go with some more balloons for the other side. And we put a little cupcake. It's like a little bitty cupcake. That could look cute. Stick a little cupcake in there. trying to decide if I want to do balloons or not. I do want to put like a quote or two in here too. So I'm trying to I have 2 spaces where I'm like, quotes can go there. So I'm trying not to go crazy with the decoration because I still want to put in a quote. I think I'm going to cut this in half and then we're going to get some of these yellow balloons just around. So let's put some in there. I'm going to put the other ones over here. Okay, so we kind of have the base of that. I do want to put in quotes, and again, I'm going to go with Hell of a Plan, just since it's a spread for that anyway. I have rainbow quotes, but I think I want to do black. I'm pulling out rainbow quotes, but I want black, so I'm going to go with that. The shape of this one as soon as possible. I also don't remember if these are like in any specific order. Let's see. We have a Good Times. I feel like that's a good one to stick in here. Stick this up there. I'm trying to see, I don't know if any of these are kind of in a, if there's specific themes. I don't know if there's anything about going, hanging out with friends and stuff. So that's why I'm kind of trying to look through them. And there's family ones, but there's not really friend specific ones, which is okay. I'm also looking for the right size to fit in there. I like this one because it's kind of a little bit bigger. I'm going to stick this one in here. Yeah. Okay, I feel like that's good. Okay, now if there are any little pieces in here, I can go in. There were some of these little banner things. So I think I'm going to try to go in with a couple of those in just some of the areas. So let me grab tweezers for a little bit of help. And I'm going to put a little piece over here in the corner. I'll trim off the little things later. There's also other little cupcakes too. So I might pull out some of the cupcakes to just add a couple more in here. Okay, next color is purple. Again, there's another little bitty cupcake. I'm going to add that in here. So we have that. And then to the green, we have a little bitty cupcake. We have a big cupcake, but I guess I can only fit a little bitty, so I'll get the little bitty cupcake out. Where can this little cupcake go? Put it over here. And then to the yellow. I already have the little cupcake in there. Yeah, I do. I sure do. Okay, I feel like that's good. Let me do a little bit of trimming because I have some pieces that are hanging over the edge here. And I'm going to give them a little bit of a trim. Yeah, I feel like that looks cute. Okay, let me get it punched real quick. Put them in towards each other. Alrighty. I think that turned out so cute. Birthday celebration in the books for Bobby. Bobby, I so hope that you love your spread. All right, the next spread is for Gina, and she told me I could do whatever I wanted. So we're going fall because I am ready for fall. And I haven't gotten to play with this book that much, so I'm going to go in with Fall Collections Volume 3 from Amber Plans Her Day. Right off the bat, I'm going to go start with some of these washi strip stickers to get some decor in here without like having to do a ton of decor, but kind of get just a little bit in here to get it started. I'll start with a piece over there, and then I'm going to go with a piece on the other side, the same spot. Do a little piece there. This one needs to be trimmed just a little bit. Okay, so I'm starting with that, and then we're going to pick a set to go in with. So I'm thinking I really like this color scheme with like the blushes. I just think it's a really pretty set. It's the first set that's in here. So that's what we're going to go in with. I've got corner pieces and I've got a flat piece. And I love those. So I am going to go in with those things. I'm going to put this corner piece down here above that little washi strip that I put in. So I'm going to put that in there first. And then I'm going to go in with a flat piece. I'm going to stick this. Ooh, I kind of like it this way. Oh no. No. Okay, I'm going to do it this way. I did like it that way. It works this way. Ooh, okay, I think I'm going to do this instead. I'm going to flip it. It can go a different direction. I just like this along the side. Like, this is a good side sticker. I like that one. Okay, there are boxes in here that match, so we are going to go in with some of those. She said she needs a box every day, and then she needs checklists on Tuesday and Thursday. So we're going to do those first, otherwise I will forget. So let's get in a checklist for Tuesday. And we'll slap it in right here. And then we'll do a yellow checklist over on Thursday. Let's put this one at the top this time. Right there. Okay. Checklist acquired. Now we need to go in with boxes. And I also want to get in some quotes. So we have this, see y'all in fall. I'm going to layer this one on top of that decoration there. And then I love this quote. It's one of my favorite quotes. And all at once summer collapsed into fall. I'm going to stick this one in here. Let's stick this one down here at the bottom. And I'm doing quotes first because I will forget. And then I'll get carried away. And then there'll be all decorations, all everything else. And then I'll be like, oh, I didn't add the one thing that I want in here for that. So anyway, I'm going to start putting in some boxes. I'm trying to split up some of the colors, so that way they're not all in one area. Put box there, and then we'll go to the other side. There's some other boxes. I'm going to layer just a little bit. Okay. Let's do one down here. And then we'll do one more up here. Okay, I feel like I can still add in another fall quote. So what else? I like this longer one. Put a nice long quote in here. Okay, and we do need to do more decorating. I just wanted to make sure I got those things in first because I will forget and then it will be too late. Okay, so we have a cute little bundle of those flowers. And I'm going to stick some over here as well. Stick these kind of up here. And then I had an idea. I thought it would be fun to take more of these strips so that way I could get some more in here and kind of like make an extra border. Well, not all the way around, but do little extra pieces of this little design here just to kind of add in a little bit more decor. And that way it's not like that decoration came out of nowhere. And we're incorporating it a little bit more. So I'm just going to add this to a couple of extra spots. Perfect. I'm going to get one more. So much stuff on my desk right now. Shocker. Okay, I'm going to grab one more. And then again, kind of do similar. Just take some more of this. Do little trims. Again, just kind of adding in more so that way, I don't know, I think it helps kind of tie in those things together. I like the way that looks. I feel like I have enough in here. I'm going to set that aside. If I need more, I will grab more. There are lots of like little bitty florals in here, so I do want to add in a little bit more of those. Oh, that's a pumpkin. Why did I think that was a floral? It looked like a little floral, but it's definitely a little mini pumpkin. My bad. Okay, and then we can layer some more of that. And we have more little pumpkins. I'm going to go and grab some of those. I'm making a cluster. I really like this part right here. It's like a little cluster of all the things. Clustering a little bit more. Stick that down in there. I feel like I want another quote over there too. And then we can also add some decoration along the side here. But I feel that I need something over there. Let's go in with another quote. Autumn leaves and pumpkins, please. I think I'm going to add in a box over here. Cover up this note section. Stick this over here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the decorations inside it and around it. I'm going to grab a lot of these little pieces. Look at me. Okay, so like this piece, that upside down, yeah. Stick there, but then this one I'm going to stick inside of it. A little extra on the side there. And that way this can be used for any extra things for the week, but it doesn't have to be. And it'll be decorated so it doesn't necessarily look like it's just an empty. Just kind of helping to decorate the sidebar over there so that way it's not left blank. So I feel like sometimes when it's left blank, it's kind of like, why are you there? What are you doing here? Fall blessings over there. I like this. This cluster right here is probably my favorite. And then this like section is probably another favorite for sure. Okay. I think that is good. We used a little bit of everything in here, which I like. All right. I think that is it. Fall spread. I'm so ready for fall. I'm so ready for like sweater weather and all the things. But there we go, Gina. I so hope that you love your spread. Alrighty, and there we go. Two very different spreads. We have a bright, colorful one, and then we're like ready for fall for the other. But I so hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!